Welcome to Not Just Me, But God podcast show where, listen, it is not just me that's in this thing, but God who works in me. All right, it's your girl Dolores with Just Me, I'm Good Enough podcast show. Listen, y'all, we've been doing it up at the podcast. If you've been tuning in, you know we've been having some really good guests. And each week, I'm not saying nothing about, everyone that's been on, everybody's been fire. Each week has been getting better and better. Listen, I'm excited. I'm super excited because, look, I was on their show before, and I'll be listening to them and following them. And I'm excited to finally interview them, get to know them a little bit. Blaze and Black up in the house. What's up?
What's up?
Yes. Okay. So look. I done been to some, shows, events y'all have going on. Just following y'all, watching interviews, and y'all just been doing your thing.
We try to put a little paint where it ain't.
Okay. Y'all just some smooth talking brothers. Okay. I be having to stay on my toes messing with y'all. Okay, so I called you in today. I said, let me do some text messages and some messages up in here. Let's see if we can get them up in here. Because I wanted to pick y'all brain a little bit. Because y'all been doing it for a minute. Y'all been interviewing. Y'all been really helping out in the community and just really doing y'all thing. And I think that's really commendable that y'all continuously, year after year, put y'all stuff out there and give it to the community. We appreciate y'all for that.
Thank you.
So I know y'all started at a young age.
You ready? No, we do that every show. I think.
Nah, people like to come on.
Oh, we gonna do it? Y'all gonna do y'all. Okay,
that's the signature, bro.
Yes, let's do the signature intro.
You cut it short every time.
My bad. Did I do that?
I'm talking about.
Okay.
No, you did it right. So for those who've been living under a rock, my name is Rick Blaze, a.k.a. Mr. Morris Day 2K, a.k.a. Mr. Allen Champagne.
Why they call you Champagne?
Because I popped that cork in my cohort to my left.
Bishop V. Black, the ambassador of eloquence, the Duke of Dignity, the Picasso. The Picasso.
Picasso.
You know what?
He went through all this trouble. He went through all this trouble. He fumbled at the 1 yard line.
I'm just saying, man.
Now we can redo this.
We ain't redoing nothing. That's his blooper reel. Put that on his blooper reel. He did all his pressing.
Look, he was ready.
No, he wasn't. He wasn't ready.
He didn't stay ready so you can get ready.
I said the Picasso, I ain't hear nothing. Then I had to say it again.
Woo-wee, look, this is fun because it's like you guys are brothers, right?
Yeah.
It's almost like, because I watch y'all interviews and you guys kind of, I don't want to use bicker a lot, but y'all go at each other a lot.
Really?
That's what I see.
Nah, it's not. I mean, at least we don't look at it as bickering. It's not even.
Right, I said the wrong word, but y'all hit each other.
It's
back and forth.
It's a back and forth, but it's really, no one's ever stepped on anyone's toes.
Okay.
Even if it looks like that to the audience who's hearing it, it's not. I've never said anything malicious to him. He's never said anything malicious to me. Like, even when you guys see us doing a tit for tat, nobody's taking any of it serious.
Yeah.
So, I've never. I don't think we ever. I think we respect each other's space enough where if one person is a little bit feeling some kind of way, everybody kind of just put themselves in the timeout. Let's go rock over there.
Okay.
Rock over there. Everybody back good.
Yeah.
We're gonna reconvene and have a conversation about and just move on, really, unless there's something we need to talk about. But typically, we don't have. I asked him what his sign was. Cause I'm gonna get a girlfriend with his same sign because
I don't know about that because I've dated men with my same sign.
No, but his sign. That's not my sign.
I'm a Libra.
And I got one close to his sign, so that's crazy.
But you know what? I feel what you're saying on that though.
Because we don't really have Now, of course, it has a lot to do with who he is as a person. But I figure maybe the sign may have. What is it? Libra? Is that the sign?
Yeah.
Libras are pretty cool.
So all Libras. All attractive female, I gotta get more specific.
What's your sexuality? Heterosexual.
All attractive, single female Libras.
What?
Hit that DM if you need.
Especially September Libras. Get that.
Not for him because he's already taken.
For me.
Oh, you a Libra too?
No.
Oh,
I'm
you're
a
saying you're
Libra.
the opposite. Oh, so you're saying
I'm
you
saying
need
since-
a Libra
since
because
he and
y'all keep getting it.
There you. Now you picking
I'm
up.
feeling it. I would listen. That went over my head real quick.
His sign is a Libra. Since he
so,
and I
because you
never
guys
really
get together, you guys are really compatible in like a friendship.
and we
way.
don't really have arguments.
But you want to know why?
Why?
Because I learned how to deal with him from his mama.
Okay.
I watch how his mom deal with his dad, and then I'm just like, okay.
So you learn. You be
gotta,
peeping.
yeah. You. I saw it from day one. I said, okay, that's how I have to treat this. Because it's so funny because some of the friends like outside of us, they told me this morning, they was like, man, I be around you and Blaze and you don't be acting like that. And I'm just like, what do you mean acting like that? It's like, man, you be so cool, you be so chill, you don't be acting like that. I'm like, man, I don't know what you're talking about, but you know.
Look, they try to play you.
Yeah, they try to play me, but you know.
Okay. So what I want to bring up, because you mentioned that you two take yourselves and you put yourselves in the corner if there's something going on.
Yeah.
And I can see the love between you two. I can tell that it's not anything serious. I can tell y'all play with each other in a way, not
Super
like
pause.
that. You know what?
I guess. Super pause on that.
But I can see that you guys have fun.
Yeah.
Communicating in a healthy way
There
with
you
one
go.
another,
There you go.
right?
100%.
And you really, honestly, sometimes it's hard for people that known each other that long to keep that going year after year after year. And because you guys have been knowing each other, I think it's cool that you realize what you have to do to kind of bring it all back together and keep that, keep it neutral, so where it's not going overboard.
Yeah.
And like I say, everybody's respectful, so it doesn't even really get to that.
Yeah.
Now, like I say, I know he like to have his way.
Mhm.
So cool. And I have certain ways of getting my way.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, I'm not I'm not one of those people that every decision has to be, I trust him enough to where, hey, if that's what you want to do, then cool. I'll, my idea, we'll figure that out later, or I'll help him expand on his idea. And sometimes I'll tell him something knowing that he's gonna take it, further. And I'm just like, okay, cool. So we both throw each other alley oops all the time.
Yeah.
Like,
I do
love
think
that.
that's key. We have like different job titles in the confines of who we are as a collective. I'm in charge of doing certain things. He's in charge of doing certain things. So he don't step on my toes of what I'm in charge of. We can collaborate. I don't step on his toes of what he's in charge of. We can collaborate.
Yeah.
So no one's above doing anything else. But when you have that and then you give the person the freedom to do those things without micromanaging, I think it builds a good kinship and trust amongst people. Yeah, for sure.
So it seems like you guys set a really good foundation from the beginning on how you're going to deal with one another. Because sometimes people get in partnerships, because this is a partnership,
Right.
and everyone wants to be like that top over the other person. I've dealt with that myself, where it's like, dang, can we just work together? Like, it's cool. Like, everyone has their strengths and they have their weaknesses.
Right.
And so you guys have developed that ability to see what y'all's strengths and weaknesses is and actually work together with that and make something good happen.
And
hey, look, my mama told me, she said, hey, bro, I know you used to doing your thing, but you with Jordan now. You got to be Scotty. She said, you with Jordan now, baby. You got to be Scotty. Ever since my mama told me that, I said, all right, mama.
But
Cool.
we both have things that we are, on top of or better at than, there's some things that he's better at than I am or
Hey, he actually said that?
put
Okay.
more attentive to than I do, what I mean? And the same vice versa. So I just think, just acknowledging and recognizing that. And on the business end, what we did say early on, like before we even started really making records together, we had said, anything that comes under the name Blazing Black, the writing component is split 50-50. I think that took care of a lot of angst that could have been down the line. We talk from a music standpoint, but people who are not aware of publishing and writing and those things become a big deal. And we have, let's say he and I is in a group and we are, but let's say haven't had that discussion. Let's say there's a particular song where I have 2 verses on the song. He has 1 verse on the song. Publishing wise, I may be entitled. Writing wise, on publishing, I might be entitled to receive more than him because I'm on the song more than he is. So, to me, the most important part when talking about the music is getting the quality of the song and the music out.
Right.
I don't care who does more or less. I want the best I want the best version of this song. So he and I came to an agreement very early on that anything that says anything that's been released under Blaze and Black, writing component is 50%. Whether he writes a single thing or not, whether I write a single thing or not, doesn't matter because it's under the collective Blaze and Black. So I think that took a lot of extra stuff. Can I curse in here?
Yeah,
I'm
this
not.
is the
I'm on my watch.
uncensored one.
My mom might watch it. I take a lot of extra stuff.
I love that.
Out of it. She gets on me about that. So you don't have. Yeah, mom.
I do my son like that too.
Now, artists, if you are in a duo and you're in my position as a writer and performer, but you don't produce, when they pull up in that new thing that they get from their production check, hey, mind your business. Mind your business either. Mind your business. That producer side ain't got nothing to do with me. I ain't touch a button. I don't care if I say, nah, man, take that out. Nah, it ain't got nothing to do with me. I didn't put in that work. So, and I watch a lot of unsung and I watch a lot of behind the scenes, and members of groups, they would get mad at the producer and they don't understand, like, hey, the producer gets paid first.
Yeah.
Like, either you learn how to produce or you figure out how to do something else on your own to where you can, put yourself out there. So on the production side, it ain't got nothing to do with me.
And that's good that you can realize that and know that that's how the industry works and not being in feelings about it. It kind of reminds me of like with film or with stage. When you have that director and that writer, yeah, the actors are very important. I'm an actor. I know how important it is. We need everyone. But that director and that producer is the one who's really putting it all together.
Right.
So I get what you're saying in regards to that.
The hours before your hours.
That part.
So
Yeah.
The before, during, and after.
Yeah.
and
You know what I'm saying?
You're absolutely right.
Yes, which is called pre-production, production,
And
and then
post-production.
post-production.
Yeah,
so they're not looking at all of the work that's being put into it.
Absolutely.
So what keeps you guys grounded with everything going on?
I just think we just don't switch up, and I feel like I've said that before already. But our people that we started, people that are still our people. You know what I mean? I don't have like a bunch of new friends. You know what I mean? Like I haven't. I just work with those who I've already known, who've already worked with. So that kind of helps keep everything in perspective, right? And then we're not like 21s. We're not like in a super mature age, whereas you get a little bit of something and all of a sudden you just act like you.
I put it the wrong way.
Like, yeah, you act like you just, like it don't stink no more. You know what I mean?
Right, exactly. So, you grown with it.
Yeah, we grown. So we understand the ebbs and flows of how things work. So we're just trying to, do our thing, get our big piece of chicken, and then leave a legacy and then teach the youth something so they can do their thing.
So if I can get a little deeper with it, when I'm saying grounded, it's like, what do you do to help your mental? Because the world we live in, being artists that you guys are, you deal with a lot of different things that people don't. People look up to you. It's like you have to continue. Like for me, for example, sometimes I want to do videos and stuff that have and really vulgar and sexy type crazy stuff. Like this is the things I want to do. But then I have to say, well, dang, Dolores, you got kids that follow you.
Well, you just filmed that on your other phone.
Well, the other phone, but they follow me.
Yeah,
and when I realized that my students follow me, Miss Dolores, we've seen your YouTube. I'm like, y'all did, and so I get that whole thing. So what keeps you mentally sane? What do you do to help your mental status?
I think family and faith. Like before anything, even when we were younger, we weren't the underdogs. Like our family, like we were popular when mom was announcing that she was having, You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Those baby boys, like we were popular in the family then. So, a lot of support always, kept us grounded. Those calls, hey, what are you doing? What do y'all have going on? How's Rick? How's Bishop? How's, and like I say, family and then faith, like God never lets us down. Like never. So, even those nights where we were at shows and it's like 5 people and it's getting to be showtime and it's raining outside. And then all of a sudden, come an influx of about 40 people. And we're just looking like, see you, God.
Yeah.
Like, we see you.
Yeah.
And sometimes this fame, it'll make you, it'll really put a mirror on to who you are. So if you don't already like what you see, you're not gonna like it with the fame and things like that. And I didn't just start doing music with him because he was talented, because even before I knew he was talented, he was a great man of character as a kid.
Okay.
We're in the hood. So you get all of these chameleons that, switch up to fit in or not be bullied or whatever. And he was dressing like he was dressing. He was mannerable. He was who he was. Like his family, like, a lot of stuff starts with family.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, okay, cool. Yeah, I can trust,
So you guys have a good phone.
100%.
Excellent foundation.
Yeah. And that makes a difference.
That makes a big difference. And we're fortunate in that, from that perspective, because everybody don't come from a great foundation. Right? Everybody don't have a great foundation to start from. So we realize that we're in the minority when it comes to that, right? But just like anything else in life, it doesn't really matter how you start, it's how you finish, right? So because you didn't start with a great foundation, build one.
Seriously, because a lot of families don't have. Even just myself, coming from, I wasn't raised by my parents. I come from raised by a grandfather that, wasn't always there. Granddad was outside with it. But what do you think you can share with others to say, okay, even though you may have not had that foundation support growing up, maybe you didn't have mom there or dad there or really, siblings, people, different things help different people. So some people got their siblings they're attached to, some people have parents, cousins. If somebody is just really struggling with trying to get through situations that has affected them from childhood, what do you think that you can share with them that maybe have helped you all?
Find something that you love, find something that you're passionate about, find something that you want to be. And it's going to sound kind of cliche-ish, but it's true. And just focus on that. And let everything you do, let your thoughts permeate on that thing or those things throughout. In spite of, I know this is going bad. I understand that. And I'm not saying it's easy to do, but if you can find something to... Our people have been able to get as far as we've gotten in this country because of one word: hope. You lose that, you lose everything. So find something that you love, something that gives you hope, and focus on that. So while you're going through whatever you're going through, you can look up and see what your goal is for that, whatever that thing is, that hope is, and then you can it'll help you persevere, right?
Yeah.
Not saying it's going to be easier, but it's going to help you persevere. You will have a goal or something you want to reach to attain to. So I would say find that, try to focus on that, and that's different from everybody, right? But whatever that is, focus on that and let that kind of be your guide on how you move forward.
So setting goals.
You have to set something. You have to start somewhere, right?
Yeah.
And it don't have to be nothing crazy. It can be, for some people the goal might be, I'm gonna eat 3 good meals this week. You know what I'm saying?
I've been trying to eat.
Yeah, like, or the goal might be, I'm not eating Mickey D's every day this week.
Right. I love that. Thank you so much. I think that's really good because we have to take accountability for ourselves, right? And even though we may have different challenges, people may say certain things and make us feel a certain way, ultimately responsible.
Yeah. Nobody's coming to save you.
They ain't gonna be able to do it.
Nobody's coming to save you.
And honestly, you survived all of the worst days in your life.
Yeah.
So you're a winner already.
Yeah.
Just by that. So, just remember that and keep pushing forward.
I love that. I love that so much.
Ladies, when in doubt, drop it like it's hot.
So what do you mean by that?
Exactly how I said it. I think you mean that's exactly how.
Working with some
Things self-explanatory.
Oh my gosh. So do you guys have different personalities as artists and like in the what we call the real world? Do you guys have different personalities outside of your artist?
Nah.
Artist?
That's why we sleep really good at night. What you hear on the record is pretty much who we are.
I love that. Okay.
Now we don't really go outside of. If you say, man, Rick sounded like an asshole on this record, okay.
He cursed me.
I did curse that time, but there's no other way to say that word but to say that word. Mom, there's no other way to say that word but to say that word.
And that's why this album, know what I'm saying, is so important because for so long we were making records and it was kind of like, who are these guys behind the record? Like I've never really met people like this before.
Yeah.
Like you meet people all the time and they say, hey, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, or I do this, I do that. And then you're just like, oh, okay. And we were those guys like, you have to know us, know what we've been through, know our story to understand the music and why we talk about the things we talk about,
right.
why we don't, talk about certain things because we hadn't lived those things. We saw them,
right.
but, we're not going to make a whole bunch of records about things that we saw, down the street.
Ain't no caps in our raps.
Yeah.
Nah.
Ain't no, and a lot of people, you got to, if anybody youth that's watching, I want you to understand something. 95% of what you hear in raps is for pure entertainment. Most of the time, these guys are not doing that. Some of them have never done that. They're just selling what's popular or what's going to get them the attention. But when we make our music, we come from a real place. Ain't no caps in my raps. If I say I did what I did, and I did what I did. You know what I mean? If he say he fell in love 12 times in a day, he really fell in love 12 times in a day.
Okay.
And you know what's crazy about that? Not to fall in love, boy, because I've done it. These people, they'll talk about things and they're trying to get out the hood. But the things that they're talking about that the kids are listening to, it's gonna keep you in the hood or under the hood. Yeah, so it's kind of like you got to think like, yeah, he's talking about this, but he's on TV. He can't be doing all that. Right. And if he is doing all that, you shouldn't be listening anyway, because it's kind of, when you made it to
ain't nobody selling that much dope on TV.
Nah, come on, not at all.
Nobody.
Not at all.
Nobody.
Not at all. And the feds are always watching, and they snitching. So,
I'm about to say, and the ones who are doing it, they done got caught.
Yeah. If they still out here talking about that,
they telling on somebody.
Somebody cooperating. I don't know.
They ain't selling, they telling.
You know what? So the album is NAHIMSAYIN, right? Yeah. Am I saying that right? Yeah. So I was.
We know you ain't from Texas, but yeah.
So I really
saying, son.
You know what? Don't do me like that. I don't think I have a strong New York accent though.
You don't.
My grandfather's from Mississippi and my grandmother's from South Carolina. So.
And I don't hear
I'm raised by them. Okay. Really, my grandfather really did them. So I think I never really. When I get upset, you may hear a little of the New York in me, or when I'm like excited or whatever. But I like the album. It's very unique and different. It was very just versatile. Like a lot going on. Like it was really for everybody, almost. Yeah. And so I liked the last song. I went to that song first because I heard y'all talk about it on another show. And I was like, yeah. And I was like, okay, this was hype. I actually thought one of y'all was singing on there. I thought it was you singing on there. And I was like, you singing on? I think that was the one that I thought you were singing on.
Yeah, that's the one you texted me about.
Yeah, I'm like, are you singing?
That song was written, composed, produced, vocally arranged. Rick,
So you were
Like-
singing on there.
I did one like the background vocal. I did like the
Yeah.
little talking on it, but I had brought like 6-8 people in.
Okay.
There's like 10 people totally on that singing on that record.
Okay. So I really was like, okay.
And the magic of putting that together, shout out to Rick Blaze and Bruce Bang, crazy. Because like I say, I saw the progression from the beginning to the end.
So how do you decide on who you want to bring on your record?
It's a feeling. I just well, with that song, I needed a choir sound, so I just hooked up, called some people I knew who had voices. I called some. I'm not gonna mention any name. So I called girls who sopranos. I called some altos. I called me some tenors. Then I filled in a little bit myself. So
And some people were from the choir that he directed. So
in church, I had people that I used to play. I
I
retired.
didn't know that.
I'm always gonna make sure my boy get his.
I retired
So you were
some few years
director
ago.
at the church house.
I was an organ player for the church.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what happened? You didn't want to do it no
I
more?
just resigned. You
You
know,
resigned? Okay.
There was a change in
Gene.
a change in regime, and so they decided to do things a little bit different. And I just
Well, yeah.
got out of the way so they can.
Do they think?
Yeah.
Ain't nothing wrong.
Yeah.
You know, we have a season and time for it.
Absolutely. And I've been playing at the church since I was like 8th grade. So
Oh, wow.
I started the youth choir, playing for them. Then
Okay.
eventually I moved on to the senior choir.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look, I didn't know that about
Yeah.
you.
I remember one time he took me to church and we sitting there and we just like, okay. And then pastor was like, and he gets up on side of me. I'm like, I don't know him. You know how they do the new members. I'm like, man.
Right. Like
You know,
stand up.
he goes and starts playing. And I'm just like, oh, you wasn't lying about you playing the piano.
So you
like,
for real with it.
Yeah, like, okay. Because people will say, oh, I produce and I'll play. And sometimes they learn to play on the keyboard while producing.
Yeah.
But nah, that's what he does, like live music, live instruments, and things like that. So I was like, okay, he is for real. All right, cool.
So how many instruments do you play?
Officially, I say one. I can play a little bit of a bass, but the weapon of choice is keyboard. However, on a
Weapon of choice.
on a program,
Uh-huh.
right, you can make the sound like anything you want. So I can manipulate it into any instrument I want it to.
Okay.
But it's done on the piano.
Man, dude can play. Don't listen to him. Dude can play the guitar when
he
needed.
done got close
Dude can
to
play the drums when needed. Like
I can, but I'm
Yeah.
not like.
but you
Yeah.
can still,
Humble.
you can
He's
still,
very
yeah,
humble.
you
But I
can
know I'm saying, but I'm not like you. Right? I can I play those
Because
things?
Pharrell can play the drums too, but like he'll just play, get something on there, and then another
Right.
drummer will come.
Yeah.
Or Chad, he'll fix it up. So like I say, he just happened to be the Neptunes by himself.
Not the
So
Neptune.
yeah, he just having to play and clean it up by himself. Yeah.
So when is something, I'm gonna get a little deeper with you guys on this. So what was something that you dealt with as a child that helped you, the artist?
Yeah. So when I was young, because I was a nerd and I had big thick glasses, they ain't know I watched wrestling. So the kids in the hood used to try me, but not only did I watch wrestling, I watched comedy too.
Okay.
So you can't snap on me. You can talk about this and that, and he doesn't wear this or whatever. But I'm gonna say I listen to adult comedy, so I'm gonna say something that's gonna make you mad. Now you want to fight.
Right.
And you can't beat me up. So now it's really, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's really an issue. And so my counselor was like, yeah, they keep sending you to me and they saying, keep getting into this stuff, but I know these kids at this school. But it like, what are you good at? And it was one of those things like he was saying, she found my talent and what I like to do. Amongst my peers, I can't say, I like to write these little essays and stuff like that, or I have a timetable chart over my radio and I got to know my whole timetables, you know what I'm saying, 1 through 12 before I can turn on the radio.
love that.
My counselor, Mrs. Jones,
Shout out Miss Jones.
Okay,
yeah,
Miss
she used to wear these fishnet stockings and this
Okay.
red
You know
lipstick.
what?
Okay,
Did
Miss
she?
Jones getting
Yeah,
it in.
she did. She used to wear. She used to
That's
wear.
a 3:30,
Man,
she
she used to
was
wear
getting it in.
pants. She used to wear. She used to wear
Yeah.
pantsuits, and so like even
Lord.
when they wore t-shirts, She still had the skirt on and had the shirt tucked in, had the little ascot on. She was very stylish.
Okay.
And so I started writing, poems about
Miss Jones.
Yeah, but not in a way of
bet you did.
Me lusting after Miss Jones. It was just kind of like, the man that needs to be that needs to change Mrs. Jones's name. He should think about her like this. And so I started writing.
So he was lusting in third party.
The man that
he was third party lusting.
So yeah, I started.
I never heard of that.
Yeah,
for third party lusting.
I started writing, and then my sister thought she was in a singing group. Her and her friends used to go to the club, and I used to take her tablet and I used to write songs.
For your sister?
Yeah, I used to write songs for her. I don't know if they ever used them, but I used to write songs for her and her
I love
crew.
that. I think they probably did use it because you're a good writer. So
I was in elementary school then, so.
But still, like, a talent is a talent.
Yeah, Miss Jones put me on. I ain't gonna lie.
Miss Jones, I can see that being a song.
Yeah, Miss Jones, have a thing for you, in your skin tone.
Okay.
So for me, it was, my childhood. I was always just a little bit different. Like inside my house was different than everybody else's house. We were just kind of always a little bit different. Not weird, different, just different. So at a young age, I had to be okay with not fitting in with everyone. I couldn't. I just didn't. I just didn't naturally fit in. I wasn't as overexposed as they were, right? I wasn't, I didn't have the same situation in my household as they did. And hell, I didn't even have the Jordans that they had. My parents didn't believe in buying Jordans. Okay. So I didn't even have the shoes. So I had to find my way while standing out at a very young age. So what happens is after a period of time, by the time I'm in high school, by the time I'm in junior, senior year of high school and on my way to college, I no longer want to stick in. I've been standing out so long that I'm comfortable in that space. Yeah. So blending in, if I see 100 people run to the right, I'm probably gonna run left, just because I
feel you.
To blend in with everyone else for me is like a red flag. You know, I've done something wrong. So that's helped me as an artist because, you know, one of the major components that people always talk about being an artist is being yourself. Well, I've never had that. I don't have that problem because I like being myself. I don't even know how to be everybody else. Right. I'm not even good at it. I don't have enough practice being like somebody else to even be good at that component of me, right? So I think that's helped me not only as an artist, but as a grown man. Like, I don't have to ride with the waves. I don't have to ride with everybody else. I can just do my own thing and make that the thing to do because I've been just doing it for so long.
Okay. I love
ain't lying, y'all.
Y'all giving us some nuggets today. So bringing back the album, and you know this show is about uplifting people, and you know just me, I'm good enough. If somebody was like, "Man, I'm just do it right now. I need me a little jam." What song do you think?
What you're going through? What you're going through? We got different songs, different strokes for different folks.
Because it's definitely some different songs on there. Yeah, I don't know. So say that it's like they just don't think they're good enough. We're gonna say that just because that's the show, right? Okay. If they're like, man, I've been trying hard, things just not happening. Maybe this ain't for me. What song should they go ahead and pop on in and?
Let's see if we know that 1, 2, 3. Get the title together.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Still Dreaming.
Oh, that's good.
That's good too.
Okay, hold on.
That's good too.
So there's a song called "We Try."
That's good too.
Which is kind of like a cry out to the world, a cry out saying, "Hey, I'm putting forth effort here. It's not quite working how I want it to work, but I want you to know that I'm trying." You know what I mean?
Listen.
And so he said, "Still dreaming." So "Still Dreaming."
Man, Benevolence too. Yeah, we got something for everybody.
Benevolence is a little bit different.
We got something for everybody.
Benevolence actually talk about getting hit and hitting back. But Benevolence is a little bit different.
He ready to go. He ready to go.
Yeah, Benevolence is like, yo, I'm acknowledging that I got hit. I'm not trying to be this person, but please don't push me. I can't be that person, and you don't want me to be that person. So Benevolence is a little bit different. But Still Dreaming is kind of like just holding on to what it is that you believe in. Yeah, regardless of what's going on.
Kind of like what you mentioned earlier.
Yeah, absolutely.
You were saying set that goal.
Absolutely.
And have that something.
Man, that hook on Still Dreaming, or vamp, whatever the professionals call it.
Yeah.
Every time they sing that, I have a little worship moment, and I just like.
So the hook says, "Don't you wish that everybody traced inside the line? Monkey see is monkey do. They swinging vine to vine. Everybody want to ball, holler at bras at the mall. But we still dreaming.
Dreaming.
So, we kind of like hit all those different, right? We know what it is. We know what everybody trying to do. We understand. But don't lose sight of the goal.
So, yeah. The goal is the goal.
The goal is the goal.
So look, this is Just Me, I'm Good Enough. I asked every guest on the show, and I would like both of you guys to answer. I don't even know if I asked this maybe in a different way, but when was there a
Keep saying deep, girl.
Well, you gonna go home too, all right? Y'all gonna get there.
Going home and go to sleep,
there?
so I got things to do, man.
Stop going, because I will go with you on that. I will help you go deep. Stop. So look.
Wow.
Not like that. I'm just saying. You know what? I think I'm saying
I'm
stuff
gonna love
wrong.
this interview when it comes up. Oh, wait till I splice this up.
I can help you.
Not like that.
I can help
No,
you.
I know.
I can help you go deep if you want.
You know what? Don't do like that. Please.
How deep do you mean? Let that chop this up. Oh, this is gonna be beautiful. How deep do you mean?
I'm not playing with y'all today. I'm not. Listen, I'm having a good time with y'all. I'm having a good time. So, was there ever a time where you didn't feel like you were good enough? Was there a moment during your career?
Nah, only in my marriage.
Okay, in your marriage, where you felt like, this for both of y'all, honestly, where you didn't feel like you were good enough, and what got you, or what snapped you out of it?
You got divorced?
What y'all need me to pay? I'm out of this thing. And two.
For me, yeah, I think so. I think, man, listen, we've been doing our thing for some time, and it comes a time, at least for me, where you start asking yourself, "Am I tripping?" Because I think we it, but everybody else don't seem to think or seem to see or hear what I'm hearing or what I'm saying. Am I just really tripping? Am I thinking I'm something that I'm really not, and the rest everyone else is knowing the truth, and I'm just that so much in too deep that I can't see it? So I think as a creative, at least for me, and maybe for a lot of different creators, there are moments you kind of like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. Because we live in a, this type of job or profession requires or lends itself to other people's opinions.
Yeah.
Right? So, like Andre said, if you don't stump your feet, then I don't eat. So we like neck to neck. So if I make music for the world to hear, but the world is turning their ears or not giving a damn, then how good is your music?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, I can see I definitely see where you're coming from.
So I'll be remiss if I say I never said, dang, but what happens is the snap out part is when someone texts you or call you, or he'll send me a message from someone that says, man, they said that joint was this or it was that, man, they really touched me, and boom, boy, or somebody come to you after the show and be like, oh, okay,
yeah,
I'm not tripping. This is right. So sometimes what I have to realize, and what people might need to realize, start thinking about too, it's not that you're wrong, you're just in front of the wrong audience.
Yeah.
So now these days, I don't worry about who's not rocking with it. I'm only searching out those who are.
Yeah.
Because regardless of who you are, what is it you do, believe it or not, this is gonna sound crazy, but I promise it's true. There's a million people that feels just like you.
Yes.
At least a million that feels. You gotta go find them, but trust me, there's at least a million people that's rocking with whatever you rocking with.
Also, God's time is divine. I think in both of our lives, we had to get to a certain point. Our bond had to build, because as we go up, especially this project is opening up a lot of doors
And windows.
and
Right.
trunks,
Dog and
and
shoots.
and all of that.
Garages and stuff.
Everything.
Yeah, and all of that. So it was one of those things. Are y'all really that locked in? Y'all really that together? Do y'all really think y'all good enough?
Ooh,
Yeah. So it's one of those things that everything
Yes.
that we've been through, all the knowledge that we gained, we can really take advantage of all these blessings now and don't take them for granted because we know the work that we put in. We know, we don't suck. You know what I'm saying? We know we stay faithful. We know we stayed the course. So now it's just time to reap those benefits from the work we put in before, and then create, new opportunities, and then spread everything. So yeah, I think it's well, no, I don't think I know. And this project was confirmation, because if I would have heard this project and been like, I've been like, oh, I don't know. I still have confidence in myself, but I'm just like, but now this project, it amps you up to do more than you like. You gotta do more. Like you just, and like, man, I get up and I pray, and I'm so thankful. Like every day I get to do what I love. You know what I'm saying, with my guy. But it's just like, man, we're really 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 good too. And then, like I say, it's a message. It's not us not being ourselves. Like you hear this, like it's inspiration. Like I say, once you listen to the album, you feel rejuvenated. You don't feel down or like, man, what did I just go through, man? I'm more depressed than I was. What the hell am I listening
seriously.
at? Like I don't want to go out and do this and do that. I want to go out and figure out how I'm gonna do this. Blaze said this, Black said this. Like I'm not trying to figure out how to, be more stupid.
Right.
Like I'm
And it's an easy listen. It's a pleasant. It's an easy listen.
Yeah.
It's an easy listen. The playback on this album is incredible. If you guys like, now again, we know it's different strokes for every different folks. So I can just put you in
all the strokes on.
I can put you in a little pocket. If you're a fan of Outkast,
Okay.
then you're gonna like this.
Okay. They had
Oh, for sure, 100%.
They went diamond.
So if you're a fan of Outkast, you're like
diamond in the streets.
I
if
know
you're
that's
looking
right.
for the next, if you're looking for the next Houston sounding album, this is not it.
Okay.
But there's a lot of Houston references. We play a lot of homage to Houston, to our city in it. But it's more like an Outkast album coming from a Houston perspective.
Hit the timid chance for the fantail shrimp. Hey.
You know what I'm saying?
Man.
Uh-oh.
Good, that was good.
And that part of Timmy Chance is gonna be one of the new staples, like in that Houston, like that, that quote, that beginning of, that was legendary, that beginning of Timmy Chance. Yeah, when I heard that, I was like, okay.
So what is something that you guys wish the people knew about y'all's relationship that no one has ever asked you?
People knew about our relationship. Ask. Man, at this point you can play like that Jeopardy music in the background.
Mm-hmm.
Which one?
Yeah, that one. Yeah. You can do the edit for this.
Yeah.
Think about it. Questioning. That's
It's something that no one really knows about y'all, but it's like this is.
I hate ranch dressing.
Oh yeah.
I'm talking about y'all relationship.
Oh,
Y'all as partners,
let me
friends.
see. Oh, I done tried to fuck up the bag a couple of times.
Okay.
And he could have left. He didn't. Like, oh yeah, it was a couple times.
Oh.
It was a couple times. Like, yeah.
Life was lifing.
Life was life. Around the wrong people. You know, folks just can't leave your life without trying to, like, you know, because like literally, when I met him, we was rocking and rolling. Hey, let's do this, do that. And I got divorced, and I lost everything. So, you know, just, you know, losing everything and having to start over and knowing that we still have things to do. We're independent artists. We're funding, you know what I'm saying, ourselves and stuff like that. Like, he just never looked at me and was just like, come on, bro, we gotta do this, we gotta do that. It's like, it has to get done. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he kept me, you know, I'm not gonna say it was times that I wasn't motivated, but if he were looking at me as how my situation was and not how I am, then it could have been different. But because he's like, hey man, we still got this to do, we still got that to do, we still got this to do. Is it anything that you need? Is it anything that you want to get? Because there's been times that he's asked me, hey, wardrobe wise, is it anything you need to get? I'm at the store, I'm at this, they got your size, like what you need, like blah, 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 blah. And you can edit that blah, 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 blah part out, because he don't really say blah, 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 blah.
Well, we know that.
Nah, he's just always like, and it hadn't really been a talk about the situation. It's been like, hey, bro, hey, we ain't got time for that pity party.
Yeah.
Like, we got stuff to do. So still believing in me in those situations where he might not necessarily know how I'm feeling about myself. I ain't never had time to stress. I ain't never had time to whatever. Now, what I had time to do is say, hey, I can't let him down because he ain't never let me down.
Yeah.
So I got to figure out a way to keep this, you know, rolling. Because there are times when he's producing or he has a song and things like that. And so my contribution after rapping has to, you know, have to be with the advertising and the things like that. So it's kind of like, hey, while we're working on this, how do we stay afloat?
Yeah.
So, you know, I have to think, okay, my relationships, my skills, this and that, I have to do this. Like, I don't call him and like, we don't just, we talk about random stuff, but we don't get on the phone and gossip. We don't get on the phone and just talk about other stuff. He's not that kind of guy.
Yeah.
So I have to have something tangible. I have to have something that I can kind of mildly
Keep
prove.
you on your toes.
And to look, even if it's just a manifestation,
Right.
I still got to make it come true because it's like, I can't sell a bunch of Wolf tickets. I can't, man, we got the Copacabana tonight, man. I got to really get the Copa. I got to really get House of Blues. I got to really get, I mean, it was one place that we were trying to get, and I kept talking about it. I couldn't shut up. And I stalked that place for about a year and a half till we was able to get that because I had to make it work because I wouldn't shut up about it.
Yeah.
So it's like, hey, with him, he's just like, hey, bro, like, you can't sell me a bunch of fluff. Like, you know, it's just like, you gotta, and iron sharp as iron.
Yeah.
So I know the music's gonna be, you know what I'm saying, gonna be tight. I gotta, you know what I'm saying, I gotta do my part. So I guess it's that responsibility and that accountability in the group to do your part.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I can't just, you know what I'm saying, rap and do my verse and, you know, we have no label.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So we have to, you know, I have to come with some, you know what I'm saying, to keep him interested.
I love that. You know, because it shows that you guys are strong. And Blaze, for you to be there for him and not look at, because there's a lot to go. I've been through it. And it's like, when you have a good friend, someone that's not gonna focus on that, but keep you moving forward and be there for you, because you already know I'm going through stuff financially. Right. You already know. And for you to say, man, I'm here. You ain't gotta be like, I know you ain't got no money, dog, or you know what I'm saying? I could tell you didn't do that just through the conversation. And so to be able to have that friend, you know, and I'm sure you probably was that for him in any other instance. And so I think that's good. I think that's awesome that you guys can be that for each other.
Yeah, we definitely held each other up. We kind of held each other up, you know. So I haven't been married, Libras. I'm married. Holla at me. But so I don't have that. But I remember breaking my ankle
Okay.
and not being able to walk. And I was stuck up in my mom's house for what seemed like forever. And so Bishop agreed to like move in for the time being at my apartment so that, you know, I can go back to my apartment because I couldn't be by myself. I couldn't walk.
Walk up the stairs and all that.
Wow.
couldn't go upstairs. I couldn't drive. It was my right leg, so I couldn't do any of those things. So he agreed to sleep on the couch basically every night, so I can have some form of a normal life at my apartment as opposed to just laying up at my mom's and dad's house. So we've both had moments we've had to hold each other up, and that's what it's all about.
And fellas, if you ever like have an accident or whatever, and like ankle, leg, or whatever, man, go to HEB. Man, you can
Yes, Lord.
all the ladies at HEB.
Yes, Lord.
Get all
I
like,
was
man, we
sitting-
walking around. I'm there. I'm 6'1", 6'2", and you got ladies. Oh, you want me to get something off the top shelf? I'm like, come on, man. Cool, do your thing.
I'm in the little wheelchair thing.
Yeah.
If you ever need anything, here's my number.
The little auto cart,
Like-
the little cart you ride around in
Yes.
the store. So I'm in there, and the lady's like, "Oh, let me help you out." Boom, boom, boom.
No
It just so
way.
happened she ended up being the same person to check me out at
Oh,
the
wow.
checkout counter. Now
After she's
again,
already checking them out.
I have
Waiting.
a cast on my leg,
Right.
but I'm not a
You can
paraplegic.
still
I can
move
still
around.
I can
Yeah.
still move around, but I'm just driving the thing. So she give me my total, and I'm still sitting in the cart. And then so when I go to pay my total, you know, the screen's up there. I stand up, and she's like, it was like, yeah, it's like Lazarus coming from the grave. Like, oh my, he can stand
Oh
too.
my God.
I was in there after that. It was a
I'm
wrap.
not about to play
It was
with
a
you
wrap.
today.
I was good to go.
Oh my
Man, if I
God.
kept
Shout out to my produce lady. She
if
held
I
me
kept
down.
a Sharpie on me, man, he would have got so many autographs in that cast.
Wow. I love it. This has been super fun, guys.
Absolutely.
Yes, I learned so much about y'all. Where can people find the album?
You can get it exclusively on blazeandblack.com, BLAZEANDBLACK.com. It's not on Spotify, it's not on Apple. And let me quickly explain, it's just really
Okay.
quick. I love Spotify, I love Apple. I have over 600 songs on my playlist on Spotify, so I'm for real with Spotify. So I love those DSPs, they're very convenient. However, from a business standpoint, as an artist, it is not our friend. We get paid for one stream. Each stream is like 0.0000007 for one stream. So in order to get like, I want to say like, it's like a million, like you got to go stream like 1 billion times to get money. The only people that's making money from these streamings are the record company. So for us, it's not advantageous for us to put our music on there right now. We will put it on there eventually, but just not right now. Right now, we want you to buy the art from the artist, from us. So we know who rocking with us day one. So you can get the album on blazeandblack.com. You can get the digital album. Once you get the digital album, it's going to give you a way to play the song. So you can still play it on your phone. You can still play it in your car.
All the access to it.
You have all the regular access you would have on Spotify or Apple Music. You can still play it in your Beats headphone. Like, it doesn't change anything. It comes with its own player once you download it. So go to blazeandblack.com, get the digital album. You can also buy the physical CD. And we're gonna be sending those orders out soon. It also comes with a digital album as well. And the vinyls are for pre-sale. We do vinyls as well for the album. So however you want it, we got it, man. But blazeandblack.com is how you get access to that.
And I know probably on your website they have really good. I like y'all t-shirts too.
Yeah.
Oh,
That y'all have.
guess who designs the merch?
He's so
Hey,
silly.
listen.
That's the man. Hey man, listen. I'm lucky, man. I'm lucky, man.
Ladies, we got some cute tote bags
Yeah.
on there too, ladies. We
Oh,
got some.
really?
Oh yeah, yeah. We
Okay,
got some stuff.
okay.
We
Look,
got
if
some
you guys
stuff.
ever need a plus size model.
We got you. Say less.
So look, it's been super awesome having Blaze and Black on the show. We learned a lot about you guys. You expressed some things to us. We appreciate you. Make sure y'all go check the album out. Know what I'm
Absolutely.
saying? You know what I'm saying?
Check it out, cause when you order, we know when you order, it comes directly to us. We get your emails
nice.
information, so
Real.
you can't say, man, I've listened to no.
Right.
No, baby girl, I did not see your name
Right.
on that paid list. I get a printout.
Right.
So don't play.
And with us, You just never know what perks you gonna get from us
This
having
is
your
facts.
info.
This is facts.
You never know.
We do birthday giveaways.
we do
We do lunch with Blazing Black. we do dinner with Blazing Black.
All that.
We
We
do
throw
all-
birthday parties.
Yeah.
We got you. We do all of that.
And we're actually going to be putting together really soon, like private curated like events, just for those people who just been rocking with us, who bought the album, just because we want to just hang out. You know
Build
what I
that
mean?
community.
Have y'all told
Build a
anybody
community.
that? Is that the first time?
This is the
saying
first
it?
time we're saying it.
You heard it first here.
Yeah, this is the first time we said this out in public. So yeah, so those are coming really, really soon, like small 20 people gathering type, 15 people, 10 people.
Yeah.
And we
Those
might,
are the most fun though.
yeah,
Right?
those are the most fun.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Without the baby oil.
You know what?
Hold on, baby all gonna be in the car. It may or may not be needed.
Nah, he in the tub. So.
I wasn't gonna go there with y'all.
We keep the baby all in the car. We don't mention that, but if somebody mentions baby all, we ain't got to go to the store and get one. That's all I'm saying. We got
Lord
something already
help us.
on deck.
Ooh-wee. You know what? And there you have it. Just me. I am Good Enough Podcast Show. I'll see y'all next time. And remember, you are good enough.